Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and 16 recently discovered genders. Welcome back to HTX World on Chain. My name is Darko, your host this evening, and tonight we are joined by very special guest co-host, Jules, head of community for Chainers. Jules, welcome to HTX World on Chain. How are you feeling tonight or today, my sister?
Thank you. I'm very, very happy to be here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm very excited, so let's go.
I am also very excited as tonight we are talking strategies in the shifting crypto landscape, adapting community and marketing in not only bear but also in bull markets. But before we proceed, let's do some quick shout outs to our audience in the live chat box who are watching from all around the world via the official HTX app and the official Crypto Tonight YouTube channel and the official HTXD live channel. What do you think, Jules? Shall we do a couple of quick shout outs for the people?
Yes, of course. I'm bullish on that. Let's do it.
Why not? So just quickly, shout outs to Mama Engage 01. Shout out to you. We have Nub in the house. Ksenia is back in the house as well. Bar is saying Jules is very beautiful. Yes, she's an 8-bit picture. Is that 8-bit?
It's an angel.
Yes. Lily White. In fact, Jules is so beautiful. That's the reason why she's actually using a 8-bit picture, because she's going to get a lot of trouble from a lot of men all around the world if she shows her face. Lily White is also back in the house giving us the horns in the live chat box. 300 is saying great. Gok is saying something in another language I do not quite understand, but I'm sure they're enjoying the show, and the list goes on. To everybody in the live chat, please feel free to give us the horns in the live chat box and let us know which country you are watching from. All right, so tonight I would like to get an introduction from you, Jules, for the people who are meeting you here for the very first time. But just before that, Jules, there's a couple of people I'd like you to quickly meet as well. You ready?
Yes, please.
Our Crypto Tonight executive producer, Rupert. Rupert, will you say hello to the lovely lady, Jules? There's a lady here. Sorry, Jules. He's so rude. But his wife, Conchita, is a lot nice. Conchita, please say hello to Jules.
I feel like fire burning tonight.
I like Conchita more, don't you?
Yeah, I like the mood better. Yeah,
Rupert ruins it every week for me. He just does the same thing every week, every time. It's disgusting. All right. So, Jules, please enlighten us. Tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us what you do. Oh, there you are. There's the lovely Jules. So, Jules, please give us an introduction about yourself. Enlighten us.
Yes, so sure. I'm Jules. I'm known in the Chainers community as the DJ Cat. I'm one of the admins in the community too. So even though I'm the head of the department, we are very hands-on. So I work one of the projects that I work as Chainers, which is a blockchain game. We are building something very cool, and I will give details during the calls. It's a game for casual players. It's a game for creators. We are empowering the creators economy, so please check us out. And we're not here just to show the project. So talking about me, I've been working with marketing for 7 years. I've been recently focused on community, and I've been working for different projects. I volunteer in the Web3 space. I've been in the Web3 space for about 2 years. So I'm a member of Solana community super team. I worked on the ReFi as a volunteer for a ReFi project. I volunteer for projects that empower people to become founders and just start their journey on the Web3 space. And I also worked for a launchpad from ApeCoin. So yeah, I've been doing different things in this space, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be with Chainers. I love our community. So yeah, that's about it.
You sound like a very, very, very busy lady. You're sitting in a gamer's chair, but I can only assume you do not have time for games, right? You're too busy.
Only for Chainers. Chainers is the only game that I've been playing. So yes.
Ooh, very good. Very good save. Good save. So now, while we're at it, while we are on such a roll, there will be candy drops during this live stream, only in the official HTX app. In fact, we've just had the first one drop right now. We are also running a special competition tonight, very different to the previous contest that we've done. I will be displaying emojis or emoticons. I don't know which word is the correct one, emojis or emoticons, on the screen. They're just little pictures that everyone has on their keypad. And all the people will have to do in the live chat box is copy them, type them, show them in the live chat, and the first person to push them will win a prize. So that will begin very, very shortly. Good luck to everybody watching from all around the world. In fact, we already have 9,000 people watching via the HTX official app already, which is amazing. All right, so moving along, may we know your past experiences in the crypto industry or financial payment industry a little bit more deeper, and how exactly did you get into the crypto space? Like, what made you decide one day, I'm going to check out this Bitcoin thing or whatever it was that you first got into?
It's funny because most of the people, they start their personal journey in crypto and then they start looking for jobs in crypto. With me, it was the other way around. I was always very curious. I'm an early adopter of tech, so I was always very curious about crypto and blockchain. But I thought, like, you need to be rich in this space until I started working for a VC, and one of the bankers were a crypto wallet aggregator. And one of the things that I did for them was reviewing content for SEO, and supporting with planning their go-to-market strategy. So I started educating myself by reading the content, and I realized at some point that you don't need to be rich, but please don't invest more than what you can lose. That's still my philosophy. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think that's a good advice to take. So I started getting involved in this space. I started attending events, and then I started working full time at a stablecoin protocol. So, and then I went just down the rabbit hole. I just started becoming part of the Web3 community in Berlin. I started really dedicating my career to the space. I started working as a freelancer. I joined a hackathon. I won a hackathon, and that's what. And that was how it all worked out for me. And until I found Chainers, that's the project that I'm currently.
Wow, what a story! And just quickly from the official Crypto Tonight YouTube channel, where we are streaming live, we have Jaja saying "Love you, Jules," and Passionate Crypto Tonight member Wolf Berlick saying, "Welcome, Jules. Smart of you not to show your table moving, Darko." We've had issues with the table moving in the live streams. Conchita, but that's a story for another time. All right, so we are about to start at the beginning of our contest. Now, the first emoji combination for market growth is the dollar bag sign and the chart moving upwards with the red line. So whoever's watching via the official HTX app must put in those two symbols in order to enter the contest. It is that simple. Good luck to everybody. Let's move on to the next question. All right, so today we are going to be taking a deep dive into the market and community sides of the bull and bear markets and some effective marketing strategies and community building. So we're going to start off with market dynamics. How do bear and bull markets impact user behavior and sentiment within the crypto community, Jules?
Well, the bull market, everybody is a smart person. Everybody has diamond hands, and everyone is happy, bullish, making profit, and the community is also very excited about everything. They are more kind and more like collaborating among themselves. So it's a different atmosphere in the community. In the bear market, you bought up something that you expected to have profit, and at the end you're not having that profit. So of course no one likes to lose, especially losing money. So yeah, the feeling, the mood is more there is a buyer remorse, but I still love the building community in the bear market, because most of the people there, they stay. They are not there just to dump and pump the coin of the project as soon as they can. They are there because they believe in the project. So the ones that are there, they are excited. They will be your most loyal community members when the bear market comes. So I'm very excited about building community during the bear market, even though it's much harder than during the
challenging. Yeah, it is can be very challenging. That's correct. That's true. Jules, we have a winner for the first round of our emoji contest. I like your enthusiasm. All right, so the winner of the first emoji contest is, man, it's so small, I can't see it. Thank you, HTX. Never Posso, Never Posso. Something Never and Posso put together. HTX, could you please make that a little larger for us on the next round? All right, so moving along, and I'll just remove quickly that one from, where'd it go? There it is. All right, cool. All right, it's multitasking. All right, so next up, in bear markets, sorry, I'm moving too fast here. What distinct marketing approaches are effective during bear and bull markets, in your own humble opinion?
I think for both is really build trust with your community, especially in the bear market. Keep your community updated, give them insights of what's going on behind the scenes. How is the project progressing? Having like a roadmap, telling what's your long-term vision, and really provide opportunity for them to engage and be part of what you're building, like that feeling of belonging. However, in the bull market, everyone is excited, including the project. So be very careful with what you promise, and do not overpromise and not meet what you are promised to them. Keep building your narrative, keep engaging, educate your community, and yeah, just like always, your community will be your power source. So just be careful what the news and the updates that you give. And also in the bull market, there are lots of projects popping up. Be careful with the collaborations that you make and with the partnerships and what the projects that you put together, the names that you connected to your projects, because in the bear market, it might be a shot in your feet. So just be careful.
So everybody, what Jules is saying is don't be like Darko and overpromise and underdeliver. Please don't do that. Always underpromise and overdeliver. That's safer, much safer. All right, awesome. So moving along, in bear markets, Jules, what strategies effectively retain and nurture community involvement and trust? Because you mentioned that sense of belonging and involvement, and it's more like a second family. So what kind of strategies can we effectively retain to nurture this community involvement and trust?
Be very present in your community. Community calls, they are great. Give the community the opportunity to make questions and be honest in the answers that you give to them. I understand that not always, sometimes like you cannot give an answer because you sometimes might not even have an answer, but be transparent and focus on your long-term vision. Please don't lie to your community. It's a definite no-go. So keep building trust. Like being able to answer their questions, you have no idea how it's so precious and it sounds so stupid and so obvious and like, yeah, I know I need to do it. But a lot of projects just completely go silent during the bear market. And yeah, because there's sometimes even not much what they can build during the bear market because there's not other projects coming or something like that. But just like really keep building trust with your community.
Yeah, I've seen some projects in the past where they kept engaging with their communities, and then it became a little bit too much, and it got to the point where they said things where they shouldn't have said, and it backfired on them in the end. So I think everything in moderation. Consistent communication is good. Too little is not good. Too much can also be a bad thing. But as long as it's consistent and it's there every now and then that should be fine. So it gives people that sense of trust and that sense of security, and it helps to eliminate any doubts that they may have as well. So having said that, was there something you wanted to say? Sorry.
Yes, and another important thing is reward your community, like the real loyal members. Don't just like, I know you appreciate them, but like it's like when you are in a relationship, you know, the other person might not realize that you love them unless you say it and unless you show it. So it doesn't matter how much you appreciate, show it and really reward. That's something I've been doing with chainers. Most of the rewards when I started there were rewarding based on luck, just like, you just need to be lucky to gain something, and we've been changing our reward system to value loyal members, to value participation. So just make sure that you put your rewards in the right place, because that's going to be the kind of community that you're going to attract to.
Actually, going back a couple of minutes ago when you said something about the crypto projects, be careful who you partner with, I just remembered something about that now. And, I've got the official Crypto Tonight website, cryptotonight.co, and I had a section there, and it was for farms. And I had linked some projects that I was talking to at the time, and I thought that was very exciting. Gives people something to do on the website, and it was a little bit of a collaboration. There was nothing in it for me, just maybe a little bit of cross promotion here and there. And I thought, I was doing the community a service, and then one or two of them went really, and I was like, I'll just quietly delete this one from my website. And I remember, so maybe I was careful, but maybe I wasn't careful enough. But then again, it wasn't like scammy stuff. It was just things that just went dead and silent, and really dead. And it's not a good look, obviously. But yeah, you reminded me of that when you said that. So I will take your advice on board and also be very careful with the projects I collaborate with moving forward. It's a really good point, though. All sarcasm aside, it's actually a really good point, because let's say, for example, if I created my own project called Shitcoin, and then I decided to partner with a project called Toilet Paper for my Shitcoin, and then they ended up doing a rug pull or something, it'd look bad on me, because people would think, why would we trust this project when they don't even know what they're doing? They don't know who to collaborate and partner with, and they hang around with scammers and all those kind of shady people. It's really important, and sometimes audits just aren't enough. Unfortunately, audits are great, they're good, but they're not always enough. So
so as someone running a project, one of the first things I do when I'm doing my research, when I'm looking for if I should or not trust the project, one of the first things that I do is go and look to their partners. And if you are partnering with shady stuff, I'm therefore not joining your project. So
Well, there are sometimes exceptions to the rule, such as if the world's largest crypto exchange, you partner with them and then they collapse, it's like, all right, they weren't shady, were they? Maybe not. But some things you just can't help. And things just happen. The sun will one day explode. We can't control that either. You know what I mean? So there are some exceptions to the rule. All right. So moving along, during bullish periods, how do you harness community enthusiasm to maximize marketing impact and growth?
Yes, you should give them enough content and educate them. That's also a moment that you can generate a lot of people advocating for the project. So just incentivize them to generate content and be as I mentioned before, the rewarding programs, and just be sure that you show the value for the community.
Good point. I have a good point to make. Are you ready for my good point, Jules?
Other emoji?
Yes. You're a very clever lady, aren't you? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and 16 recently discovered genders watching from all around the world, we're about to expose to you the second round of our emoji contest. And the emoji is the World Wide Web thing and happy face with hands. All right. So, all you need to do is type those two emojis in the live chat box, and HTX will select a winner to receive that special prize. Competition starts right now. What are you waiting for? Maybe you even get bonus points if you leave the horns next to those two emojis in the live chat box. Let's find out. But nevertheless, you should be typing the horns in the live chat, whether there's emojis or not, all of the time. All right, so just quickly, Wolf Burlick is saying, no disrespect, Jules, but I can't stop imagining how cute you would look with whiskers simply because you write the DGen cat. I can't believe it. What do you have to say to that, Jules?
Well, next time I will just draw some whiskers in my face so people don't need to imagine.
Oh dear. But I guess stranger things have happened on this planet, right? Stranger things have happened. It's 2023. We live in some very interesting times. All right. So next up, how can a crypto project strike a balance between short-term marketing gains and long-term community building in the context of bull and bear markets?
Okay, so how can the project, I guess, is still building your story, building your community, and be very adaptable. That's something that even though you have your long vision and keep building and keep focus on that, but be adaptable, because whatever you're planning today, the market will change and you need to throw your strategy to the trash and build something new. So just don't stick to what's working, because at some point it won't work anymore. So keep thinking about how you can innovate, how you can improve it, and find new solutions and involve the community on that. Don't be ashamed to ask for help sometimes of the community. They will tell you what they need and what they want.
And sometimes it can be hard in this technological industry, this technological space, because every day things change so quickly and move so fast. And then it's like we plan and say and do one thing, but then we have to change and adapt to the change that's happening all around us. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But it can be very challenging as well, because it's like, all right, we plan this, but all of a sudden there's a massive change in tech. And then we're like, all right, we need to adjust our roadmap a little bit here, because we need to keep up with the development in the space, with the competitors as well. So many things can happen. Wouldn't you agree? Like, things can change as well.
Yes, of course. The whole space is changing all the time. It's not just the market condition, but even the tech itself. Like something that's very super new now, in 2 days is like, oh, a new project come up with some even better tech. Like, you need to be able, in the Web3 space, in the tech space, you need to be able to adapt very fast to the change. And with the Web3 space, even more. But also another thing that it's important is really keep building your story, your narrative with your community, and give them reasons to always come back. So you don't really always need to be the most top tech innovative project in the world that is always on top of everything, as long as you also keep involving your community and keep giving them reasons to come back. Just keep rewarding them and build it together.
That's it. Jules, I think you have a fan.
I will whiskers for the DJ cat.
Maybe give him a shout out. You probably make his day if you just shout out his name.
Yes. How do I pronounce that? Woof?
I call him Woof Burlick. I'm sure some people will say B-U-F. I call him Woof Burlick.
Woof Burlick. So yes, next time you get your whiskers.
You're welcome, Woof Burlick. That's 1 Bitcoin. Thank you very much. All right. So we are now going to announce our second winner of our emoji competition, and HTX are watching and they are listening, because this time, for the first time, they've made the winner bigger for us on the screen. So let's see how this turns out. In 3, 2, 1, and congratulations to... How do I pronounce that? Congratulations to Abdul 860560. All right, I'll try this again. Oh, Abdullah Kim. Congratulations, Abdullah Kim 8605063556. Abdullah Kim, please update your name. It's too long. But congratulations. You're the winner of our second round of the Emoji Contest. All right. Hope everybody's enjoying this live stream. If you are, give us the horns in the live chat box as we move on to our next question. And this is more surrounding building resilience. So, Jules, what steps are taken to maintain consistent community engagement and loyalty despite the market volatility?
Yes, for me, it's again what I've been saying. Reward what you value and do community events, community call, be really present in the community, answer the questions. It's more, it's more of the same. It's create events, create opportunities for the community to engage, create opportunities for the community to advocate. It's just like you don't always need to tell them, and be very careful with rewarding here, because you also don't want to have a community based on doing things just because they're going to get rewards, so they don't act unless they get rewarded for it. So finding the right balance. But sometimes you have people advocating and creating content, and you have a large audience on Twitter. You can just share it, and they will be happy. And sometimes you can just literally silence, airdrop some tokens or something for people that are already contributing, and you don't need to tell like, hey, if you do it, we are going to do it. But like, you are doing it here, we value it. Thank you for doing that. So yeah, just keep creating. There is something that I really like, an example from Solana. Solana has its community, official community, that's called Super Team, and they do have some special perks for the community members. One of them is you can host, you get a very small grant for hosting an event powered by Solana. So those kind of activities that you empower the community to advocate for you, that's how you keep them coming back and engaging and motivated to keep advocating.
I think we've done a pretty good job of interacting with the community here so far, don't you believe?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. And I'm sure Wolf Burlick will agree, because he's saying jabba dabba doo. And he's also saying, Jules, to you, that yes, the name was pronounced correctly. So there we go. Now I know too. Cool. Alrighties. So next up, Jules, how do you navigate the challenges of creating long-term strategies in a landscape known for rapid changes? I know we've touched on this a little bit already, but how do we navigate the challenges of creating long-term strategies in a landscape known for rapid changes?
Well, yes, this is a very good question. It's the same little bit what we talked. You need to be able to be adaptable, and like, if you keep focus on your community and you build a community that like really understands your project, you need to educate your community to give them enough content, give them enough information. Sometimes like on chainers, I don't just answer their questions, I give them the tools to find where their questions are, because I wanted to have also a community that can research and can think by themselves, so they can also give us feedback. And I don't want always the community to tell what I want to hear. I want to build it together. It's important to be able, that's how you also build resilience in your community, because they know what's going on. You give enough information, you educate them, you keep giving them a way to participate and to engage with the project. So that's and being able to adapt and just understand the market trends. You need to educate yourself too, and what's going on, not only in your bubble, in your project, in your community, but in the whole space. So yeah, that would be my take, to also educate yourself and be aware of the trends and the market sentiment.
Some good points indeed. So let's talk a little bit about your vision for the next bull run. What is your vision for the next bull run, and is it still going to be the GameFi sector? What are your thoughts?
I think blockchain tech, we still need to develop a lot, because there's a huge gap between the promise of what the tech can do and what we actually using the tech for, like right now. So we're still very young, we still need to mature. But I hope to see more games and more fun games, because we see a lot of games that promise Web3, like the blockchain, as like their most exciting things. And if you are a player, you just want to play fun games. Tokens are like, yeah, of course, stocks are exciting and rewards, like they motivate, but that should be a plus and not the main argument of the game. I want to have fun at the end of the day. I'm still a gamer, even if I'm in the Web3 space. So I hope the games can keep evolving into good and fun games that we can, of course, get rewards for.
Yeah, well, that's it. You can have a GameFi game that pays you $50 per day, but if it's not fun, people probably won't even do that for $50. It has to be fun and enjoyable. So, one other thing I want to bring up quickly is your thoughts around the upcoming Bitcoin halving. What do you have any opinions on that you'd like to share with the audience?
I actually don't. Not really big into Bitcoin, to be honest.
Ooh.
I mean, I definitely appreciate Bitcoin because without that, the whole crypto space wouldn't like be where it is right now. So I'm very thankful. But I don't. We actually at the moment we don't really use crypto as like daily currency, unfortunately. My dream. I'm very happy that's evolving. Another day I was able to pay my coffee with USDC and I was very excited about it, like a little kid trying to toy. But yes, for me, the coins, I'm not like an investor who are in the space to make profit from buying low and buying the dip and selling it in the bull market. I'm a person that uses it for the tech. I appreciate some projects. So for me, actually being in the bear market is actually great because I can use the coin, like the project that I like, by paying way less. So yeah, so for me, Bitcoin, most of the projects that I support are on Solana, so Bitcoin is not the opportunity for me.
Fair call. Now, we have one more round of the emoji contest, but bringing it up, we're having a little technical difficulty bringing that one up on the screen because our Crypto Tonight executive producer Rupert isn't doing his job properly. No, just put it on the screen so the people can enter the contest, Rupert. What are you doing over there? Seriously. He's leaving it up to me. Now I'll have to do it myself, and it's not going to look as good, but we'll give this a shot. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 16 recently discovered genders, the third round of our emoji contest is, I hope it's clear, it's the Bitcoin. You got to type in the live chat box, the Bitcoin logo and some scissors, because that represents the Bitcoin halving. Do you get it? That's the Bitcoin halving emoji signs. All right. Now, how do I keep that on the screen without covering our faces? I will try to do this. In fact, Wolf Berlich, if possible, can you please get this in the live chat on the Crypto Tonight YouTube channel as a comment so I can bring it up on the bottom of the screen, please? The Bitcoin logo and scissors.
But one thing I really appreciate now about Bitcoin is the new possibilities that it's open for the NFT projects. So yeah, that's something that I'm excited about. I'm not like a huge crazy NFT fan that buys every PFP and every project. I actually feel like we underuse the possibilities for NFTs, but I'm very excited to see what's going to happen in like NFT.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Now, I'm still trying to get these emojis up on the screen. So while I try to do, because Rupert, again, he's just not doing his job, and I don't want to keep repeating it because he gets angry. He's a man of a one-word vocabulary. So I'd like to not mention him as little as possible. That way we don't hear his annoying voice. Isn't that right, Rupert? You're so bad. All right, so once again, the third round of the emoji contest, and we can't seem to get those emojis on the screen, so I'll have to do it the other way. It is, once again, the Bitcoin logo and the scissors sign. So to those who are watching, please try to punch that in the live chat box. All right, so HTX are currently selecting a winner as we speak, and I'm waiting for that data to come through. That will be up on the screen in the next few seconds. So I will remove this now while I attempt to bring this up in about 30 seconds so we can reveal the third lucky winner of our emoji contest. Best of luck to everybody watching from all around the world. So we do have a winner. Are you ready, Jules, for the reveal?
Let's go.
Let's do it. The winner is Hadis GG 1289. Congratulations to Hadis GG 1289. You are the third winner of our emoji competition, the third round. And congratulations to everybody who did win something from the candy drops in the official HTX app. Now, before we finish this stream, for more information, where can the people find you or your project, Jules?
They can find trainers on almost everywhere. Our SEO team does a very great job. So if you just type trainers on Google, you find our website. It will be the first thing to show up. You can find us on Twitter. It's trainers NFT. And yes, on Discord, basically everywhere.
So, and you got the Twitter X, you said?
The Twitter is trainers NFT.
Awesome. All right.
If you want to find me, then you can also find me on Twitter. It's the DJ Cat.
DJ Cat, there you go. Cat that DJs, is that right? Oh, DJ Cat.
Yeah.
You could if you were a cat that DJ though. That'll go viral on the internet, wouldn't it? Alrighty. So I think that basically concludes our AMA for this week's edition of HTX World on Chain. Jules, thank you so much for coming. It was an honor and pleasure being in your acquaintance here tonight and discussing a topic that isn't very regularly discussed in our space. People usually keep these things to themselves.
Yes.
So hopefully we get to see you again in the near future for more crypto talk. Yeah.
Yes, I would love that. Yes, and I guess if I could summarize everything that I said in the few, I would just say really be adaptable, be aware of what's happening in your community, be aware of what's happening in the space, and be transparent to your community and keep giving them ways to engage and advocate for the project. Just build it together with them. The community, if you are in the Web3 and you haven't realized yet that community will be your most important and most powerful resource, something is wrong.
That's true. Rockin'. And also before we go, just quickly, Wolf Berlick says, thank you, Jules. Look forward to see you with the whiskers and a pussycat nose, perhaps. All right, Wolf, I think you're taking it a little bit too far there, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Don't push it.
Rockin'. And a huge thank you to everybody watching via the official HTX app, via the official HTXD Live, and via the official Crypto Tonight YouTube channel. If you enjoy this stream, please subscribe, like, share, and retweet this episode. Smash that notification bell so you stay up to date with all future relevant and irrelevant, professional and unprofessional, scheduled and unscheduled live streams. Here at HTX, we come to you live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Share this video or this live stream with your friends, your family, neighbors, your pets. Share it with your worst enemies, but we all know you do not have any enemies because you are right here, which makes you an awesome person. Yeah. So without further ado, until next time, please be safe, be healthy, trade wise, and as always, rock on.
Thank you, guys.